episode of For the Culture.
Okay, pristine.
That was. That sounded like a healthy
Real
tugboat.
clean.
Real healthy. Healthy tugboat we got going today. Welcome back to another episode. Is me, one of your hosts, J. Mark Perry, along with
Tink-a-dink.
and my man
Dash, beer gang, whole lot of gang shit.
Gang.
Hey,
P. Unfortunately.
pushing P. We pushing P.
I can't even.
P. That's not your left hand.
I know, but my left hand is outside the screen. See, so I can't even.
P. P.
Is that right though? Because you got to turn this way to show the actual left.
Yeah, that's right.
That's tough.
It's
Alright.
left hand. Yep.
That's tough.
It's like point like yes. Look at
Yes.
my biceps.
Don't worry, my friends. Q is much easier. See us next time.
I just won't use P letters when it comes to that.
You won't, Perry?
No, I got a name. That's a name. That's a whole different sign. I don't spell out my name. I just give you the sign.
You have to be given that name.
All right, then somebody gonna give it to me, and it won't start with. So. All right, this is for the week of February. For the week of April 11th.
Where are you?
Still on spring break.
That's still not good because that's not in February.
No, it's not.
Oh boy.
Anyways,
Hmm.
let's do our weekly recap. Go ahead, Tink.
Oh, spring break last week. Started my garden. I have a raspberry bush coming. Grapes are growing in. Blueberries are being pollinated by some bees, some really fat bees. What else we got? I think that's it. I think that's the most exciting thing going on.
Those blueberries are going to change your life.
I know they came in last year, so this is a reoccurring bush for this one. The grapes and raspberries are what's new.
So I had blueberries last year at my house in Georgia. Oh my gosh.
It's so exciting.
I was literally just picking them, like rinse them off and just eating them like by the hand. And they were they were sweet
Exactly.
and
Me and my
delicious.
son just out there, just like
Yeah.
put some in.
With no pesticides or anything. It was amazing. Now you got a real small window.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get them out of there, them bugs don't get them and they gone.
The thing I was just saying this morning, me and the plant that doesn't get along apparently is tomatoes.
Tomato.
But I don't blame the tomatoes. It's the toxic relationship with them damn hornworms. But we got the cure this year. We're doing some partner planting. Got some basil sprinkled in there. Take that worms, caterpillars. They're caterpillars.
Yeah.
Yes. Your turn.
It's actually Dash's turn.
Dash's turn.
My turn. Oh, well, I went to Dreamville.
Dreamville. Can you tell us who's this Dreamville that you mentioned?
Oh man, Dreamville is J. Cole's record label. So he does a festival with his artists and additional artists. This year was the first year, it was 2 days. And when I tell you Kalani, shout outs to Kalani, shout out to Ari Lennox, T-Pain, Moray, Wayne, Jeezy, T.I. Man, the lineup was
crazy,
untouched. Yeah, it was untouched, man. It was the same night DJ Drama won his first Grammy. So they was real excited about that. So yeah, it was just I walked 8 miles the first day. I think like 6 miles the second day. It was ridiculous. Definitely killed legs. It was my first festival and it won't be my last. Definitely was a good time.
Yay!
Yeah. Then one of my homeboys got married.
Hey.
At the festival?
No. He got married last week.
Oh.
This past weekend. Actually, 2 days ago. And he I was his best man. I got to do the speech,
Oh,
so it was pretty dope. But I think that's about it.
I would like to give a speech at one of my friends' weddings.
your friends just have to be not shit to get
Well,
married.
one of them's already got married. I was invited, and then they left me and got married like separately. It was super weird. Literally.
Come
doesn't
talk
seem like
at
a speech
mine.
required.
Huh?
Come talk at mine.
Oh, I'm do that even if
Aw.
I mean invited or not. I'm like, hey, listen up, clink, 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 clink.
Not only were you not invited, you making speeches. Somebody get him.
Everybody
First of
says
all-
that. Everybody be like, I gotta come to your wedding. I gotta speak. Okay.
First of all, fuck these hoes. Yeah, invite me.
When you're editing this and he's talking about it, I would like you to bring up the images of him at the festival, like around him.
I love the request you make for editing,
Yes.
but made no efforts to edit them.
No.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not on the editing team.
No, we about to be. You have with your brand new S Galaxy 22.
They don't pay us.
They don't. But when they see this production, you about to put on your phone. They might. Your phone can do everything my phone can do and more. What more memory? That's what I really need. Memory. Jesus. My turn.
It is.
For my weekly recap.
He also has a raspberry and blueberry.
For my weekly recap, I enjoyed my spring break. I got some of the best, most restful sleep I've gotten all school year over that time. Loved it. I also ate out almost every single day. Absolutely a killer on the pockets, but about worth it. That food was good.
I regret nothing.
I regret nothing. I beat a kid in a 400-meter race at practice over spring break. I guess I should set it up properly. He ran like 6 or 5 of them before. I challenged him for number 6, but I still won. So shout out to me.
It's a win.
A win's a win. That's right.
It's
He
his
thought it
fault.
was gonna be. He ain't know. He ain't know. He thought he had it. He ain't know. Showed him.
Hey, gotta let them young folks know we still got it.
Still got it. I mean, gotta let the ones that should know that you still got it, and you let the other ones do their thing because you don't want no problems. So you pick your battles. That's what I know for sure. Adult skate at Peninsula Family Skate Center down on Main Street in Newport News. They still doing the first Sunday of every month is the 25 and up adult skate. DJ by DJ Ronnie Ron. He killing it. I mean, we had a blast at that jank. Completed my first 360 spin on my skates.
Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
So the second Sunday of the month?
Yesterday was the second Sunday.
Yeah, but I think from now on, it's going to be the first.
Okay. I just want to make sure, like, we're putting it out there. We're putting out the right thing.
Yeah.
All right.
From now on. But it's out there. I mean, I'm proud of myself. Did my first 360. I got dared to knock it out. And I was like, don't tell me what a good time.
He won't turn down a dare.
He will not.
Or a bet.
I do turn down bets because I lose bets way more often than I lose dares. So
nothing's too rich for his blood.
That's not true. I just said I turn down bets more often than I do dares. Mm-hmm. So
listen, I've dared Perry to do some dumb shit back in the days.
Dare's not bad.
And did he do it?
Oh, he completed every one.
Exactly. Yes, thank you.
He might be. I ain't go to jail. It was all within reasonable understanding.
Yeah, like eat that loaf of bread without drinking water or something. Like
that's tough. That's tough.
We did stuff like that. Like
I forgot.
Why anyone let the two of y'all live together?
We were grown, okay? We made our own choices. All right. I met a stranger from Germany, and I was like,
and no one went.
Yeah,
this probably isn't a good idea. No one watched the two of y'all interact and went,
We had many. It wasn't many interactions.
This is great. This is so great.
Have you seen The Tinder Swindler?
Then he went to Texas for 2 months, came back and was like, I got orders. And I was like, oh, dang.
Yeah. What is it? I got enemies. What does he say? My enemies are watching on the Tinder swindler.
Oh yeah, my enemies are watching. I can't come out.
I need all your money because my enemies are watching.
They're tracking my credit cards to find out where I'm at.
My enemies are after me.
If you haven't seen this, you need to watch it because it is some of the most ridiculous stories you've ever heard, and they're true. True stories.
Apparently, there's another one about this like vegan guy, kind of cultish sounding. And again, leading people down a path of using all of their money.
Veganism is a cult.
Oh.
Yep. I said it. Vegans.
That's not where this was going.
Vegans are universal, are a cult.
Okay.
Crypto's a pyramid scheme.
Crypto's a pyramid scheme.
This is.
Did you know?
How could you say something so controversial?
Did you know that it was like what they said, like 80% of crypto was owned by like 3 people or something? Like the people with the biggest portion, it's like 3 people, and everybody else got just little fractions.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
If they bail, y'all are dead in the water.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, that makes total sense. The same with how riches work and everybody else. The top 3%.
Man, ain't nowhere in the world. Anyway, we got sidetracked a bit. I have nothing in crypto, so I'm okay with that. Other stocks are doing just fine.
But if you dare them to,
I might. It's like a nickel. I get a.
See that? He's just completely with the it ain't for me. But if you dare him, okay, it's just a nickel.
For a nickel, yeah. You get a couple pieces for a nickel. Shoot.
Go ahead, continue on.
I've also played a lot of this game called Elden Ring. It's been on a rave lately. I got smacked up quite a bit. My wife did not enjoy me screaming at the surprise attacks and the deaths that I happened to go through. But I had a good time.
She don't understand.
She don't. She really didn't get it.
Is it that I don't understand, or is it that it's 1:30 in the morning, your mother-in-law is in the room next to us, and you're screaming because a fictional bear
it wasn't fictional to the character that died.
Is attacking.
Listen.
You said you died, right?
He did, but in this game, he gets reincarnated after every death.
Okay, but you died?
He died.
So the screaming did not help you in any way?
If my team would have came and supported me, it might have helped.
I'll say this. If my mother-in-law was in my home while I was paying the bills in my house.
Tell them again.
They can't say a goddamn thing.
Sure can.
And she didn't. But the wife that does pay the bills
This one showed up, was like, apologize for my death? Apologize for dying?
No, that was after me smacking him in the back saying, shut up, because it's 1:30 in the morning.
Just let you know that bear was still chasing me. You probably the reason why I couldn't get away, to distract you.
Because you were trying to physically get away instead of sitting there with your controller doing it. This man is literally backing up the bed like the bear's coming towards him on the screen.
Never been committed to a game. You ain't never been. You got to get into it. That's the only way you get good, is you get into it.
Everybody know that.
It's right. The same reason why people lean forward when they're playing basketball. You ain't seeing it no better. I mean, but when the score is tight, you got to get in.
Hey, listen, you turn down the music when you're looking for an address.
I don't.
She don't read street signs either. So
I also don't read street signs. That's a big part of why I don't turn it down.
You had the wrong person, dog. Navigation
GPS
is not
says
it.
turn here. Is it turn here?
Navigation is not that one.
Woo!
Look at them.
And you know, as I spoke those words, I said to myself, this conversation not gonna go good. And Self said, Dash, it ain't.
This is why you should just drive.
I do just drive.
Good. And it works out great for everyone.
Well, just you.
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone.
So yes, my last week was quite nice. I enjoyed being at home with the fam. We went out. It was all refreshing. Ate well, and then we back on task. Miserable.
I don't like being on task.
Not even. Not even. One day back, I told her, I'm like, yeah, I'm resigning in like 2
That's
years.
what
I'm like, I'm not.
after work. I quit. Wait.
One day back. Today wasn't hard. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Yep.
I just walked out the door and I was just like,
I'm not coming back.
like, why am I here? Like,
Do I need to be here?
it was like in service. Like it wasn't a hard job. You just finished. And you went, what the hell I just do the last 8 hours? Like, what was I?
Meanwhile, at my job, a kid fell asleep on the floor.
I fell asleep.
The HVAC system went down, and so everything was just pumping out heat, and it just got increasingly hotter. I don't know how that's gonna work for tomorrow with it being in the 80s.
Y'all closing.
I don't think they'll do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna, like, today it kind of was like, but it was a little chilly outside, so it was like, all right, like we can bounce with this. Some of us could bounce with this because some people were dying.
Y'all can't even open up y'all windows.
We cannot open our windows. They are sealed shut.
Y'all
and if
closed.
you do open them, they don't stay open, and they have enough force that when they come down, it could chop something off. Yes.
I hope everybody's watching this episode. There's a lot of non-verbal cues going on.
My
that
bad.
are being missed.
I don't be meaning to do it because I know we have listeners that only listen. They don't watch the videos on YouTube. Follow us on For the Culture.
They're really missing out. That's their fault.
Yeah, it is. Because they've missed a lot of nipple meat that I've shown around here.
And if you also paid just a simple $100, you too could see a lot more than that.
We had a discussion where he can't do it anymore.
Did we?
Discussion. Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Is that the consensus we came to? That she would be upset?
Yes, in the last.
What about your feet? Can we show your feet?
Yeah, we can show my feet.
Okay, there you go.
I'm down for showing feet.
No.
Why can't I show feet?
Hey,
aren't you supposed to do songs?
It's women.
You can't all be selling sex. Someone's gotta.
First off, I don't consider feet as part of selling sex.
It's a fetish thing, so yes, it is.
It's a fetish thing. Does not mean it is.
You're selling sex. You're selling sex here.
Not.
Yeah, you are. Go ahead and get them pedicured.
You know what's
funny?
We're
gonna get you $100 in there.
13% of our listeners are on web browser. I don't even know what that means.
That means they click it, and it pops up and said, "Do you want to open in Chrome or in this?" And they said Chrome, and then there we go. Yes. That's your mama.
I'll take 13%. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
We're still sitting at strong zero. Let me tell y'all, we are now on a new streaming service. Yay. And we are now available on Stitcher. So you ever on that Stitcher, or if you ever thought about looking for something new on Stitcher, we there.
Find us.
Shout out Stitcher for the culture. So now that's like 7 streaming services.
Like and subscribe on all 7 streaming services to get a special package.
Yep. Find us on Twitter as well.
I'll put that in there. I can put that in there. I'll type that in. I need to make sure to put it in the actual description too. The video description for people that won't watch this, but they can still find the link. That'd be smart. Woo! All right. Now to the real topics.
Those are real
That's
topics.
crazy. We ain't got into those yet.
I know the schedule now for your scheduled broadcast. Yeah. First on our list of things the culture has been talking about. Everybody's familiar with Solange after her altercation with rapper known as
You mean after her
Sean Carter.
Her amazing album.
The album came out after the fight.
That didn't change what I said.
Okay. Okay. Well, the artist known as Solange She has a son who goes by the name of Jules. Jules with a Z. And this young man had the misfortune of meeting a OnlyFans girl and starting a new life, or creating new life, I should say. Yes, sir. You in the front.
Yes. Would she be charged with raping a minor?
What state? What state is this? I got to look at what state.
I'm not sure, but her to be an OnlyFans and be having sex with a 17-year-old.
Yes.
But she could just be 18.
Which is still over the limit. It wouldn't be like the worst thing ever, but it would still technically be.
Age of consent in most states is 17.
Age of consent in a lot.
Most
is it in the South? If it's in the South, he out of yeah.
It's not in the South. Y'all know good and dang well they ain't
in the South, age of consent will start to like 21. Like you
might be in Texas still.
Oh, I wasn't counting that as part of the South.
No, that's not the South that we're talking about at all. We mean like the Bible Belt South, not Midwest South.
Oh.
Do people from Texas call themselves I'm from the South? Don't they just say I'm from Texas?
Yes, they just say they're from Texas.
Yeah.
No other part matters.
Well, there's 1/3 of the United States. You don't need it.
Still not the biggest though. So
continental United States.
Yeah,
so?
there you go. I'm about to say because Alaska is bigger than Texas.
Twice as big as Texas. Empty.
I think we
empty out AJ. So yeah, I know we recommend people not to go into any adventures without their armor and their gear. This young man has made the bold choice of playing the game on hard with no armor on, and I won't say that he lost, but I'm definitely gonna say he took a hit. Definitely lost some HP on this one. He might be able to get it back.
Oh, the OnlyFans girl won on this.
Oh, she definitely. Oh yeah.
This is only alleged, by the way.
You give me alleged. Are you giving me alleged topics?
Yeah.
It's the rumor report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you didn't let me talk about it anyway. But it's all alleged. And is he really benefiting? Like how much? And not to downplay Solange, because I love Solange and her music. But how much would she be able to get from them? Like this isn't like Beyonce directly.
But Solange got her own money. She ain't.
I know, but like, how much is her own money?
Enough to live off of, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we make enough to live on. That don't mean.
No, I mean like somebody else to live off of.
Haha.
Yeah. You can probably siphon her up.
Yeah, and also, who knows that she's just y'all assume just because she OnlyFans, she out here to extort. Maybe they in a relationship. Maybe they in love.
They might be.
Maybe they wanted to have a baby. Actually, if you look at the messages, they was trying to have a baby.
Even if they were trying to have a baby, if she decides to peel out at any moment, she wins.
What if he decides to peel out at
he loses? If
Solange net worth as of 2022 is $10 million.
Hey.
As of January.
But remember, net worth also
includes property and whatnot.
That.
So sell something, you straight.
I don't think she'll sell anything. I think she could very adequately take care of this child. I just don't want to go into the presumption that Miss OnlyFans was doing this for money.
I didn't know. Why did you say that we was gonna do a rumor segment? I could have gave you a whole intro and whatnot.
Because again, I didn't know
I mean, like just in the beginning when we did the pre-show thing, I could have been like, "All right, Marie's gonna do a new segment. It's called Rumor." All right,
no, I didn't want to do all that anyway.
I like doing
that. No. But that's your forte.
Yeah.
Sure. Like I like doing the topics about the celebrities and stuff like that, but I don't want to make it a whole segment out of it. No, thank you. Keep going.
So weird.
My segment is my random fact. There you go.
You can have 2 segments.
I don't want it. Keep going.
But you know more about these celebrities than we do. I'm reading notes straight off of sources.
Right. I didn't know this man's real. I didn't know she had a son until just now.
Either.
It's in the video with the
You think I watch videos?
The Soldier video. You used to watch videos.
Soldier?
Destiny's
With
Child.
Destiny's
Soldier?
Child?
Yes.
I don't remember seeing that girl.
She was at the very end, rubbing her little 8-month
And
tummy.
you thought
And the
I
dude's in the
knew-
video.
You thought I knew who that was?
You didn't know who Solange was at that point?
Why would I
No.
know who she is at that point?
Because she was acting and stuff too.
She wasn't acting nothing. I was watching. She was in
Johnson's Family Vacation.
Johnson's Family, yeah.
Yeah, and she did like voiceover stuff too.
But you don't see her
Yeah.
face in voiceovers.
Sure.
I
She was
knew
on
Solange.
Disney.
What
I
she
knew
was on?
her when
She
she
sang the
did-
Proud Family intro.
I thought that was Beyonce.
Well, she's singing it too.
Oh no, dog. Ain't no way. Ain't no.
She's the main. She's the Proud Family. What? Like she's the main little voice person in there.
No, she not. If she ain't doing, and even when you acting like a fool.
Yes, I just said that she's the main voice.
They then what Beyonce doing?
The background.
Nah.
You crazy.
You ain't gonna lie to me like this.
You out your motherfucking mind. You think
Solange, that's
Beyonce
Solange's
can.
line. You ain't gonna tell me
Right.
Beyonce. If I'm paying for
Beyonce
Beyonce, I'm not paying for her to do the background on her vocal.
First off, you pay for Destiny's Child because again, this wasn't like Beyonce. This was Destiny's Child.
The other ones was on that?
Yes.
I ain't heard them.
So none of that makes sense.
So
Cause
Solange was part of Destiny's Child?
No.
I only knew Solange when she did Johnson's Family Vacation, and then when her and Jay-Z got into an alleged altercation in the elevator.
There's a really big gap between that.
That's me. That's me.
She has no other relevance in anything that I'm interested in.
And not to the album drop after the fight.
Okay. Well, what?
She went on that dang on
Oh my
Proud
God.
Family song, dog. Ain't no way. Ain't no way Solange and Destiny's Child. It was Destiny's Child's featuring Solange.
No, Solange featuring Destiny's Child.
Yes, exactly. She is the one who sings the song. They're the background.
All right, y'all continue this. I'm gonna watch this video with it quietly. I just want to see how much she actually move her lips. And I'll let y'all know how this go.
Yeah, she was very irrelevant in my life until those two events. That's it. Her voiceovers. What else? What voiceovers have she done?
I think in Proud Family.
She is an amazing artist. I will give her credit.
Yeah.
But she just wasn't relevant enough in my life for me to be following her in between those gaps.
I just felt like when because it was like well, again, this isn't your topic and what you are into, but they talked about the fact that she was pregnant because she was pregnant at 17, and so that was such a big like whoa, and so they put her in the video to show like, you know, we still support her and love her no matter what. So
listen, my high school had a daycare in it.
No.
Being pregnant at 17 wasn't shit to us. Like,
oh, okay, yeah, y'all just keep it pushing.
Yeah, we had girls pregnant in 8th grade, like
babies
carrying full term at 6 to 14.
Oh, I don't like it.
Knew what they was doing.
They did at 14. They had enough cognitive function that they knew what they was doing.
Hey.
Also, what was your sex ed programs like at your school?
What? It was a week.
Oh, that's way longer.
At what grade?
4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, freshman.
4th, 5th, 6th will cover what?
Sex. Can I update y'all about what we was actually talking about? Solange did sing a lot of that song. A lot of it. So that's amazing how it sounded like Beyonce and it was really her sister. I would like to note one more time.
Similar, yeah.
Note one more time. You don't see faces when you hear voices. So I still ain't know what or who this was.
Okay.
I always thought it was
that video you just watched.
Penny looks way better now than she did in those earlier creations. She had like a flat top head. It was weird. Yeah, that was a weird. I'm glad animation got come a long way. Yeah, she wasn't even like brown. She was like off white. It was terrible. So shout out Disney for fixing that. So where were you going with this? Nowhere. You didn't like that?
Continue on.
What's wrong? You didn't like that?
It's fine. Continue on.
No, we should talk about it.
No.
Let me know what's wrong.
Nothing.
Because you made a face. Now people see you making face. They gonna think.
They don't see nothing because they don't look at the visuals and
What?
y'all slacking.
I said it. It wasn't. This is for my visually impaired folks that maybe can't see it. So
Go to the visual.
I said they're visually impaired. She said go to
Oh,
the visual.
visually impaired.
Yes.
Is that on our little algorithm?
I distribute to everybody.
Do we have captions?
Yeah, auto-generated captions. So sometimes they're really accurate. Sometimes they're really
They're
off.
not very accurate. If it's the same ones that they be doing on TikTok, it is not very accurate.
It's not the same as TikTok. It's not the same as TikTok. Facebook has their thing. Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube got their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
We might need to make a TikTok
we might. I don't know what we're gonna put up there. We're looking at me like
of us. Do you
I
know
put us at a table commercial.
a little jizz? You know how many views we can get with a little jizz?
I made a reel for Lil Jizz.
Reels,
Yeah.
TikToks.
Hey, I don't
Not TikToks.
I don't want TikTok on my phone, but I think Tink should create a TikTok page for the culture.
I should create one for the culture.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're just gonna sit there.
No, you gotta use it. Just share other people's stuff. Can you just share other people's stuff?
I have no idea how TikTok works.
How you not know how TikTok works?
I know how to watch videos.
Yo, you gotta learn how to TikTok.
You had it
I
since
don't
COVID
have
started.
it. No, I don't. I told you I deleted it because I can't make the videos and have a TikTok. I ain't got memory for that.
Well, you had it first, so why don't you?
You had it first.
Actually, you had.
There's no way.
First. Yes, dear. I didn't download it till I got this phone.
What were you watching TikToks on?
Reels.
Oh, I was watching them Instagram.
I was waiting 2 months later, and then I would see them there.
Lord have mercy. Shout out Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
Have mercy. I forgot the name of the other song she just dropped.
Treat me.
Treat Me. Which then El Varner also shouted out. So shout out El Varner, who's doing live shows still out here in the world.
I would like
That
to
is
see
not
her
where.
On Instagram.
in person.
Doing what?
El Varner? What do you
Yeah.
think? What do you think El Varner was doing?
Interesting.
No, you tell me. What do you think?
Interesting.
No. What do you think
What everybody else do to that song?
Literally, it was a caption at the bottom of her.
Mm-hmm.
But look.
I don't follow her. Why don't you show me?
Don't tell me what a good time. Stand by. Let me give you the next topic while I look this up. Y'all know for real?
We do.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, because he's from Virginia.
Happy.
And a vampire.
He's not a vampire. He just uses good lotion. So
That man been here
Drinks
a
his
while.
water.
is he? What is he? 54.
I don't know how old he is.
He's about that.
So he put together a show 2 years ago now. Is it 2 years ago?
3 years before COVID.
3 years ago, called Something in the Water. It was in Virginia Beach. Probably the best thing to happen on this side of town. And it was a great success, I would like to think. Brought in a lot of money, a lot of talent. 4 years, he's 45. 45
49.
update. 49 update. 49. He's younger than my mom by 2 years. That's crazy. That's super wild when you say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unfortunately, after that great success, he has decided to move his wonderful showcase to another place, aka DC, due to Virginia Beach's shenanigans. What a letdown.
So I've never been to
Whoa.
I've never been to In the Water, but I've heard amazing things about its production, as far as like the artist output and their energy as far as doing concerts. I would really love. When is this supposed to be? The end of April, correct?
Nah, that's way too soon.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because when it was here, it was supposed to be, I think, this past week. is when it was like here because it lines up. They tried to use it to replace what was called Beach Week, which used to happen.
Which also didn't happen. That junk was empty as mess.
Yeah, I wonder why. That's so crazy.
April 22nd.
Yeah, I thought it was towards the end of April.
Oh wait,
that says Virginia Beach.
Yeah, so that can't be accurate.
I don't think this one has a date yet, does it?
It just says moving to DC. I don't see no actual dates yet.
Oh wow.
They got a peaceful protest planned to support them over in Norfolk. So if you want to go support,
what are they doing? What are they supporting?
Pharrell's decision,
the movement of the location.
But why y'all gotta? I just don't understand the point of the protest. Like he's doing it, so. Like, what are you protesting, I guess?
Just to show that the people don't agree with the people are here for him, not necessarily for the city. Like, the people want him back here and the city needs to do something about it.
Oh, you fumbled that. There is nothing you can do to fix that now.
So, for the people that don't know, Pharrell is from Virginia Beach. And that's why he does In the Water in Virginia Beach. And the people want him to keep it in Virginia Beach. Moving it to DC would be you're taking it to essentially another state. It'd be like moving Bike Week in Myrtle Beach to Bike Week in somewhere in North Carolina, or somewhere down in Florida or Georgia. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same vibe. People want that. And then you got your Virginia artists that will have to travel all the way to DC, your up and coming artists that you may have that might not be able to go, and that's their showcase. That's their chance.
That's right. We sure did. They like comedians and everything. They was up there performing.
Yep, and they had I won't say they had their chance and blew it because it's unfortunate for those local artists who, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, y'all can make it. But it's unfortunate that it is not in your backyard anymore because of how the government of Virginia Beach handled the situation.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate, but
the mayor they say it's time to extend the olive branch. So they're going to try.
Your time to extend the olive branch was long ago, and it's like I said, that olive branch is shriveled up and dead.
No, we got a chance. This year can go to DC, and the next year they can bring it back.
Do you know why he's moving it?
Yeah, because they suck as a city.
Do you know why they suck as a city?
Yeah, they got time. They can change in a year.
But do you know why?
It was multiple violations, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not a violation thing. His cousin was shot by a police officer out there, and they completely swept it under the rug.
I thought it was okay. I knew that was one. I thought it was like the treatment of.
No, he even said, "I wish y'all had the same vigor towards helping my family with this that you have with trying to get me back in Virginia Beach."
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, he's not going back.
He's not going back.
All right. Something in the water. Williamsburg. Woo! Be crazy up here.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all water is clean enough.
Not even that. There ain't enough water.
It ain't enough water up here.
We gonna be by the riverside? Like what?
We got a creek. It can be something in the creek.
Something in the creek.
Yeah.
That sounds even worse. It is something in the corn.
Chicken in the corn. The corn again. That man was killing that. Oh
my goodness.
I'll play that on the keyboard for sure.
Will you? Because you still owe us a Christmas song.
I owe you a Christmas song, but
do we have to dare you?
No, the problem is the keyboard's upstairs.
So
I don't want to.
I don't know if you know this, but laptops are mobile.
Not shows. We can't record in the other room. Just for a keyboard segment?
Why not?
Man, I'd rather just record it. I just recorded and I put it on the page.
Excuses.
We ain't got to make it a part of the show. I'm just going to play it on the page.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't supposed to be part of the show. Mm-hmm. Well, after that passed, it was just a matter of you recording it for that friend who has requested it multiple times.
Yes, he did.
But I noticed they know $100 in the slot for you wanting this performance, Mr. Roach.
Come on, Jonathan.
Yes.
Is his first name Jonathan?
John, it's just John. It's just John.
I assume if your name's John, there's a thin attached to it.
Yeah.
Johnny boy.
Is it?
All right, what else you got?
Oh yeah. Let's do Courtney Taylor is a woman of
White bitch. Say
Caucasian
it. Say it.
descent.
Call it what it is. Little white bitch.
So why are you being
This young woman is being accused by the People's Court of committing murder to her was then boyfriend, a young black man. I think it changes the rhythm of the show a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit, nothing. This how you do murder introductions. Have you seen Dateline?
But that's also how you did the introduction to the other thing too.
What other thing?
To the Solange thing.
I'll listen to it again.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. Shh. Okay, wait.
Uh-huh.
Courtney Taylor was seen in video footage by TMZ Photography. I don't know why they were there, but they have footage of her being covered in some red substance sitting in a window, which many assume was the blood of the victim. Courtney Taylor was then seen within 2 days outside at bars and clubs enjoying her best life. Where do ye stand on the situation of Courtney Taylor?
What do you mean?
How you feel about the situation? Should I feel about the thing about how black people were dragging him for being?
Well, I'll go ahead and say what I gotta say.
That depends on your focus. Are you focusing on the fact that she's out and about, or
It's almost two problems. Her being out and about is a problem, and the fact that they try to blame the victim is also a problem.
are they blaming the victim?
Yes.
Yes. So the internet trolls went through his Twitter and found tweets from 10 years ago. Most of them were from like August of 2012 of him expressing his attraction towards white women over black women. And I've seen a lot of things on Twitter that where people were just like, oh, he deserved that. Like, look at that. He loved white women. Why we got to help him? And justice was done. That's damn near like killing another white man. Like, I've seen that shit on Twitter. Like, it's crazy.
One of them was like, what did he expect to happen?
Yeah.
I was like, oof.
Like, the comments have been great. Like, people, the black community isn't coming together like
she looked away
like they have for everything else. And it's kind of weird because we pick and choose like what political aspects we want to back, which is fine, but it's kind of fucked up because it's still a black man that was killed by a white woman. She's more than likely going to get off. Okay, nothing from Tink. Got it. So
yeah. All right. I was with you. I'm like, all right, so he filled you in on what I was telling you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not kind of messed up. It's messed up on two fronts. That's all. I wasn't sure which one would be.
I'm confused on how there's this mentally unstable thing that's going around because I haven't seen like the actual article discussing like her and the stuff, but I'm seeing the whole that like they were afraid for her safety because they thought she was going to commit suicide, that she was mentally unstable and all that. Now, I don't know the process, but if all of these things are true, Aren't you supposed to like put them on suicide watch and all that other stuff?
A lot of times they would check into a hospital, uh, like a self-reporting hospital, most likely, an avenue, a self-reporting psych ward. You check yourself in and out. Um,
Unfortunately.
So is she not a suspect in all of this at all?
I haven't seen anything saying she
Me
was
neither.
a suspect. Even though now I have seen where she is a person of interest, which means that they're still gathering information and evidence to sort through, but they have considered her a person of interest.
Yeah, last I saw it was the detective that was, at least the first detective that interviewed, decided that she was not a suspect at that moment.
Okay.
I know it was super weird how that
Um,
happened. I was like, oh,
I mean, if we're going with the mentally or emotionally unstable thing, her being at the club 2 days later makes sense. Because if you murder someone, that sounds like something that a mentally or emotionally unstable person would do after doing so.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But your significant other, though,
again, if she truly did it and like is deranged or doesn't feel any remorse for it, of course she's like, yeah, I'm out at the club.
This is an episode of Snapped waiting to happen now.
Now notice on the episodes of Snaps, they're normally driven to it, so don't know if you want to use Snapped.
Some of them happen in, like downstairs. Not all of them are driving. A lot of them are driving, though. Good catch. A lot of them are driving.
No, like driven to it, as in like they're driven.
They're pushed to the push.
That's funny. I meant a lot of the ones I've seen are literally them in the car, and murders occur.
That's normally where like the argument ensues, and then it's either in that car and they like dump them on the side of the road, or it's at home.
She crashed that sucker into the tree. Just buckled her seatbelt.
If nothing else, like I'm not one of those like murder mystery podcast shows, movies type person, except for Snapped. I do watch Snapped, and I'm just sitting there because I'm just like,
it's crazy.
You really did snap. Just like the title of the show says.
Just like the title of the show.
They do have some.
So I'm just going to assume she snapped, or she's just very confident that she is going to get off with this scot-free. So she said, why not hit the club?
Hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer. Took a twist.
Yeah, basically, if you see a person named, when I say Courtney Taylor, stay away from her. Yeah, don't take no chances this summer. Any Courtney Taylors? Too risky, especially ones that say they like to date rich black men on podcasts and interviews. That's a little bit too bold, but go ahead and just let them ride, big dog. Let them ride.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, definitely should not blame victims for past actions that somehow equate to them being murdered by multiple stab wounds and whatnot. That would not be for the culture.
If we can't blame a woman for how she dressed, y'all can't blame that man for being killed.
I will say, not saying it, but he did also make a statement about how he wanted to be white and how do you stop being. He put up a monkey face and then transitioned to a white person's face, and I was like, "You are messed up. You were really messed up."
And there are I know some folks that are of African American descent but believe or want to be considered white, and that's cool. Just don't belittle us as black people because you are black. Like,
yes, you can absolutely wish you were something else without belittling the other. That is true.
Yeah,
I love the face you made. That was a great reaction.
Actually, I heard something last week. This white girl told this black chick, "Oh my God, you're not regular black. I like you. You can hang out with us anytime." And I was sitting there thinking like, oh, as soon as she turned up, I got her back. I'll knock out the first white person to say something. She was like, "Oh my God, thank you. I freaking love you guys too." I was like, oh, you're one of them.
Upbringing. That would have slid 12 years ago. 12 years ago. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah. I said it's the culture and the time frame of what it was. So
Yeah,
it is what it is.
it is. Man, educate yourselves. What a world.
What a world.
All right, we almost done. I just want to sprinkle this in there. Ashanti got a star. Ashanti, um, probably known more for her features with Ja Rule than anything. She got a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. I felt like it was real abrupt and random, considering that DJ Khaled just got one, and I feel like he's more deserving than Ashanti. But I still felt like that was pretty fast. And matter of fact, we can just prove it. Can you name 2 Ashanti songs? Dash, can you name 2?
Foolish is the only one I got.
Foolish, and that goes
Southside.
Southside?
Oh,
You mean Lloyd?
he got one
And
too
a
called
shot.
South. She got one called Southside as well.
With the rapper? Me on. Nope, that's not it. What?
Mm-hmm. She got another one called Southside. She got one.
And Foolish. Foolish is I can hear it, but I can't hear it.
I just want to love you, baby.
I just want to love you. Can you rock with me? Oh, baby. Exactly why she probably didn't need a Hollywood Walk of Fame star. I don't feel like it was well deserved, but apparently you can just buy them. Who knew?
Mm-hmm.
What? How much was it, G?
50 bands.
50 bands.
Also, would you call it quick though? As Dash told us before, she's been in music for 25 years.
She has, but her impact, she's been in music, but she also disappeared from like 2013 to 2019.
So I seen Ashanti and Ja Rule in concert at Dreamville.
Oh.
They had a segment. They were 20 minutes late to the set.
I've been hearing that about her concerts, that she's coming out late, and then when she does come out, she comes out without Ja Rule, and then like starts without her, and then he's like running out there trying to play catch up.
So it was opposite at Dreamville.
Oh,
he came
Ja
out.
Rule was
so
out there.
they're doing tit for tat.
Yeah, Ja Rule performed like a song or two, and then she was, she came out. She lip sang and complained about her mic not working the whole time. And then, so I was telling my homeboy about it. Shout out to Corey Jackson. He said she and Ja Rule had done a show the night before in Kansas City. And that's what everybody was saying, was that she lip sang the whole night. She never hit a note. So when she did sing the few notes she did hit at Dreamville, it was bad. Like people was like in the crowd booing and walked off.
Oh.
Yeah, like that was the only performance the only performance I heard that somebody got booed at.
Yikes.
Yeah, and it was kind of embarrassing because I was like, she was like, I just want to thank y'all for supporting me for the last 20 years in music. And I was just like, really?
Yeah, for the last 20, because you ain't getting 21.
Aw, that's all.
You better pull up Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey ain't hitting the same notes.
But Mariah also, again, has proven that she can sing, or at one point could hit those notes. It being later in life and you no longer being able to, I'm not going to shame you for that. Has Ashanti ever proven she could hit those notes? Because she doesn't even have to hit hard notes.
So I heard she's always lip sang.
Dang.
I can't confirm nor deny those allegations because I wasn't there during those concerts. but talking to a more seasoned person that was in the crowd with us, they explained to us that she's never really sang. And then from that point on, I referred to her as a studio artist at that point.
That's really weird that she can't sing and yet was chosen to sing for another artist that can't sing.
Yeah, because they sound alike. 'Cause they can't sing.
Makes sense.
Oh, we said it. Jinx, show me a soda.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was good. That was good. I was just very blown away at Ashanti getting a star, and now it even makes less sense. So thank y'all for filling in that
You're
those
welcome.
bubbles.
No shade to Ashanti. You know, she's made it this far in the game. I will say that. Put that on record. And however she's done it is how she's done it. You know, you
By being attractive.
I didn't say those words.
I did, by being attractive.
I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it.
By being what people consider attractive.
Yeah, the common consensus of attractive.
Uh-huh.
Great.
Yep.
I can't sing, so I mean I can't belittle an artist, but I can say that the performance, she's not a performer. She may be an artist, but she's not a performer.
I can ride with that. I ain't never even considered it that way, but I can ride with that. You ready? For Tink's random fact of the day. Hands out the frame.
April is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month. So please make sure you do your little exam and make sure there's no irregularities in your testicles, or go to the doctor to get tested as well. Your health is important. Look, you didn't like the one about the beaver butts. I'm trying to give you health.
Beaver butts.
Do you not want health?
It's funny.
You know, Tink, I appreciate you advising us that it's Testicular Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I will get my testiculars examined tomorrow. Bright and early.
By a licensed medical professional?
Yes.
Oh, God.
By unlicensed random? Yes.
She is licensed.
Oh, she is. As soon as I said it, I was like, oh.
He shoots. He scores.
From half court.
And you know what? That counts. So good for you.
When she hears this part, she can be like, wow.
No, she ain't. She gonna be, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny?
Be proud, girl.
Then when that he said it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds more accurate. Mm-hmm. That sounds more accurate that way.
Go ahead and snip that clip. Really?
What part? What part that I'm snipping? I did it?
No.
3 or 5 in my city. I get it.
Put that apple down.
I get it. I swear that I get it. Name that artist.
Put the apple.
Name that artist.
Put the apple.
Dash knows. Name that artist.
Say it again.
Drake, 2013.
I get it. I swear that I get it.
Woo!
J. Cole?
No, ma'am. That's Drake. Album dropped in 2013.
It was a good Drake.
Oh.
Damn, that shit crazy.
He had
at the end of the night, numbers don't lie to my baby. Oh.
He had a few joints like that. Tuscan Leather.
I kicked the ball.
Oh, what's the joint he had with 2 Chainz and Big Sean?
Put on the apple.
That was lit too.
Shout out Big Sean out here killing it. Just being Big Sean. Sean is just Sean, and I bang with it.
Shout out to 2 Chainz as well.
Shout out to 2 Chainz. Shout out Titty
Okay.
Boy, formerly
Titty
known
Boy.
as Titty Boy,
Okay.
shot him out.
That man, so he did an interview. Sorry to go a little off subject. He did an interview. He said he still got the same trap number that he had from when he was selling dope. He said that motherfucker still be ringing. Folks still be like, hey, bro, let me get this, let me get that.
If I need something, I ain't calling 2 Chainz for it.
Why not?
His price has got to be crazy.
Nah.
The risk.
It would just be nice to say that, hey, I can call up 2 Chainz for the plug.
First of all, Titty Boy ain't selling nobody nothing if it ain't a beat or a record.
That's what I'm just saying. The risk reward. That's what I figured. It got to be a crazy price to get him to even chance it.
Nah, he don't be selling.
All right. You good on that? Everybody straight?
We hit an hour. Look at us.
All right, Tink, anything for our guests?
For the guests, let's see. It's getting warmer. We're getting into that sundress season. Make sure.
Look at him making a munching.
To my point, make sure that not just anybody is all up in that sundress, and unlike Solange's son, use protection.
So we're gonna piggyback off of Tinks, and I'm going to say get tested, know your status. Get tested, know your status, and drink your water. Mind your business.
Drink your water.
And keep your personal business off the internet. Oh my God! Don't put your business out on the internet and then be like, y'all so motherfucking nosy. No, bitch, we're entertained. Now keep the story going because you done put the shit out there already. I
keep the story going.
Yeah, you can't say, oh, my baby daddy ain't shit. He done got caught up with this bitch and now they living in his car. Damn. Well, what he do? Don't be in my motherfucking business. Well, bitch, you done told half the story. Let us get the rest of it now. So drink your water, mind your business, and know your status.
If you wanna get me, it's none of your business. That's a 90s rap song. That's pretty dope. I want to piggyback too, so everybody else piggybacking. Get tested, know your status, where you can enjoy what's in other people's sundresses, and everybody can have a good time in the warm weather.
Yes, I do like to look at those said sundresses. So,
I like to look at one said sundress.
No, I like to look at all of them, but I like to play with one.
I like to look at all of them, but I only play with one. That's right. What about you? You like looking at sundresses too?
Yeah, sundresses are lovely.
Okay. One team, one band, one sound.
Oh my God.
We all like sundresses. Keep your hands to yourself.
Unless those hands are invited.
Unless those hands are
Consent.
Consent, number one for the culture. All right. And this is it for another episode of For the Culture. You got
Tink.
And my man
Ash Beer Gang, a whole lot of gang shit.
Gang. And me, J. Mark Perry. We'll see y'all next week. We out. Peace.